Hey Bradley, will a sudden drop of SERP rankings on an LOG site affect a GMBs that the site or brand has associated with it? I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know that for sure. And the reason I don't have an answer for you, Alex, is because remember, I'm not doing that with GBP, like with local lead gen assets, like the LLG brand. I am not connecting them to GBPs, and I'm not teaching that. I'm teaching you build the local lead generation assets as organic only assets. And then you build other for clients, you're going to build new sites for them, right? That then you're going to associate with their Google business profile. Now, in some cases, like the Loud and Felling Pro one that I just showed you guys, we were just looking at, I think we were looking at this a moment ago for some reason or another. Oh yeah, we were looking at the sub account in here. Anyways, Loud and Felling Pro, like, sorry, give me a second. Oh yeah, so this one is one that I just recently had a GBP rebranded from a different brand into this one. So I do have some LLG sites that now have a Google business profile associated with them, but under the same brand. So for example, because I just added this actually today, this one has a GBP associated with it, but none of my LLG sites got hit with the recent update, the spam update. So I didn't have a loss of any rankings on any of them, right? Like, so I didn't get hit, but I know that some LLG members or some DHA members had their domain hit, their LLG domain hit in that spam update for whatever reason, not because they did anything spammy, just unintended consequence. They got caught up in it. And so those projects don't have GBPs. So I don't know. I don't know if it would pull it down or not. I haven't seen it myself because I haven't had any of my own LLG sites that have none of my LLG sites got hit with the spam update anyways, but I only have a handful of them connected to GBPs and they didn't get hit anyways. And all the others in the DHA program that had their sites get hit were sites without GBPs. So honestly, I don't know. It makes sense that it could pull the GBP down, but a quick way to determine that is just swap out the website URL, right? By the way, if you've got the LLG sites, whether it's WordPress or HighLevel, in HighLevel, it's incredibly easy to clone the site or just map the site over to a different domain. That's the quickest way to recover. You don't have to build a new site. In HighLevel, all you got to do is change the mapping, right? Add a new domain. Let me just show you. If I go to settings, domains, from inside this account, all I have to do is click add new domain, right? And just all I have to do is add a new domain, and then through the adding the domain process, which is going to give you CNAME records via Cloudflare, right? You then once you add the CNAME records and click authorize, it'll take 30 seconds or so, and then it's going to pop up and say which site or funnel do you want to associate this domain with. And all you got to do is then now reassign that new domain to that whatever website it is that you got hit, and then go submit that one for indexing and see if it comes back. A lot of the people that got hit, that's all they did was change out their domain and boom, they're back up and running again. Okay. So that's what I would recommend that you do. It's an easy way to overcome that. Or you could spend weeks and weeks and weeks trying to recover and never end up recovering anyway. So I say, shit, especially if you've got new assets that don't have a lot of history, you have not invested much in link building. By the way, even if it did get hit, you can still do a redirect and redirect any link equity for links that were built to that domain that got hit over to your new site, or run it through a buffer, build an ID page for a site, and then build for a location essentially, and then redirect any of the URLs from the old domain to that one. If you built any links to the old domain that got hit, if that makes sense. So you can either do a direct redirect to the new money site, which I've done many times and I've not seen any problems with it. Or if you're concerned, then create a buffer. You redirect the old domain that got penalized or hit or whatever to a buffer that then links to the new money site on the new domain. That makes sense. Okay. But yeah, that's an easy fix, especially with HighLevel. If you're doing WordPress, it's a little bit more involved because then you got to, I guess with WordPress, you might be able to just have the host change the domain. I'm not sure. I've always done a migration. And WPX will do that for you, by the way, which is really cool. So I use WPX host for WordPress, but I try to stay away from WordPress now. So